Okay, we are going to do a problem 3 on transients. This was asked in GATE 2010 for 2 marks. And this is a circuit with an inductor, and we need to find the transient response. And they marked the current I of t here, which we need to find. Okay, this I of t. Okay, in the circuit, the switch is open for a long time. Here is a switch. This switch is open for a long time and closed at t equal to 0. It was closed only at t equal to 0. The current I of t, that is the current in this branch, after closing at t greater than 0 plus is what? This is the question. Okay, they've asked particularly at 0 plus. Okay, this is like a hint. It's actually a hint for this problem. 0 plus is okay. So generally, what I have told, you will use the general equation to find for t greater than 0, or anything of the inductor or capacitor we will find using the general equation. Because it is an inductor, we will use the current equation. The generalized transient current equation of inductor is IL of t equal to IL of infinity plus IL of 0 minus IL of infinity into e power minus t by tau. This is the equation. But here we need to be a little bit cautious. The current IL, no, that is the current flowing through the inductor, but we need to find I of t, the current in the resistor, flowing through the resistor. So this is the generalized equation for the inductor. So this generalized equation can be used for all the transient circuits in any place of this transient circuit, right? So we'll apply this logic in this branch of this transient circuit. Okay, so instead of IL we will find I of t, where I of t is the current here. Okay, similarly instead of IL I will replace and write I of t equal to I of infinity, that is the resistor. Okay, we'll have IR of infinity plus IR of 0, that is the initial condition, minus IR of infinity whole into e power minus t by tau. Okay, let's use this one which we are going to use. Okay, the transient resistor doesn't have any transient behavior. Immediately it will respond, like it doesn't have any current or voltage transient response. Once the voltage changes, it responds. Once the current changes, it responds. It's not like inductor or capacitor that it refuses to change. No, nothing like that. Okay, so with that concept we can proceed to find at t equal to 0, at t equal to 0. So that is nothing but at t equal to 0 plus, that is equal to 0 minus. Okay, here at t equal to 0 minus, if you see it is open circuit, if you take like that, what will be the answer of I of t? If it is 0 minus, I of t would be 0 because no current. But that is why they are particularly given t greater than 0 plus, because resistor is having no transient response. So the 0 plus is like our hint. What is a hint? So consider what is 0 plus, not 0. Okay, let's consider only 0 plus. 0 plus, the switch is closed. Once the switch is closed, what happens? The resistor will immediately respond to that condition, right? That is what it is. So to find this, first let me put the diagram, circuit diagram, when it is just closed. Now only we have closed it. Okay, so at that time what will happen? So before closing, let me draw the circuit first before closing. So with that we will proceed with closing also. So 1.5 amperes current is coming, and here the resistor is there, no issues. And here it was not closed, that let me say 0 minus condition, and then we'll go for, so it will be easy to understand what is happening. So this is how the circuit would be looking. The inductor would be short circuited because long time it's like that, no, so all the current will be flowing like this, like this, like this. So 1.5 ampere current is divided into these two parts and same resistance, so equally the current would be split. So 1.5 by 2, that will be 0.75 amperes, right? 0.75 amperes. So 0.75 amperes here and 0.75 amperes here, that is 0 minus, this is t equal to 0 minus circuit. But we need to find 0 plus. So once this switch is closed, it becomes 0 plus, right? What happens? Immediately the resistor path will respond. So it will respond. How much current has to be divided? So here here it is coming, okay, let me put, so here it was like this. How much current was coming here? Same path, no? So 0.75 would be coming here, 0.75, 0.75, same 0.75 through this resistor when it was open. Once we close it, what happens? The 0.75 at this point immediately has to go here, same value of resistance, same value of resistance. So it's going to split again equally. Okay, inductor is also not going to change its behavior, because inductor will not allow abrupt changes in current, so it will also try to keep it, but the resistor immediately responds. So immediately it is going to, this is going to be a short, this is a short path, inductor is going to be short path, because it's not going to immediately change. And here it is immediately a resistor is responding. So what it is responding, it's allowing current, how much ever current it can allow, it will allow. So how much current it can allow, it's this is splitting, no, 0.75 splitting between equal resistances 10 and 10. So again 0.75 divided by 2, that would be the current that would be split here also, I of t. So I of t would be this, so that is 0.375 amperes. So we found it. So is it clear? At t equal to 0 plus, what is the condition? So first I draw the circuit for 0 minus to understand what is the current flowing in that. In that time it was 0.75 in this branch, 0.75 in the next branch, and this branch was open. The middle branch was open. So 0.75, 0.75 was there. So once it was closed, the resistor will immediately respond. So in this branch 0.75 is coming, so that has to divide equally, because two equal resistances, 10 10, right? So again I am splitting it as 0.75 by 2, that is 0.375 is the value. So that is for the t equal to 0 condition or 0 plus condition. That is why this plus was important, t greater than 0 plus. Okay, now at t equal to infinity, so final condition. So final condition, what it is? Closed for long time. So closed for long time, again inductor is going to act as a short circuit only, because here if it's closed also, inductor is not disturbed, no, the inductor's part is not disturbed. Circuit will look like this for long time. Okay, this inductor will be short, no, after long time its current is flowing through it. So this is the circuit. Okay, so again we need to find I of t here. So what would be the I of t now? Now we need to find this current in this place. Okay, so again let's see, it's 1.5 amperes is coming. It has to split between 3 equal resistances, right? 3 equal, they are all in parallel, connected through same point. This all 3 ends are connected to this point, the other end all the 3 ends are connected to same point, right? So these are parallel, 10 parallel, 10 parallel to 10. So again 1.5 divided by 3 would be the I of t, or each branch same current is flowing, because same resistances, and 3 resistances in parallel. So I of t equal to 1.5 divided by 3. So 1.5 divided by 3 is 0.5, yes, 0.5 amperes. Okay, so now we got at t equal 0 and at t equal to infinity. Very good. This we have 3 parameters. Only one thing we need to find is tau. To find tau, what we should do? Okay, we need to find only tau. So for tau, to find tau, we should we should equate the equivalent resistance value. So we should get the equivalent resistance value. For that we should draw the circuit diagram for it. Okay, let's draw the circuit diagram. By what, how we will draw the circuit diagram for this? To draw the circuit diagram, we should have the we should have the inductor removed, and it should be seen like a open path. Okay, we should okay, if there is a voltage source, short it. If there is a current source, open it. So we have current source, let's open that, and then we'll have all the resistances here, and also open the inductor, because across inductor only we are going to find the equivalent resistance. So like this we need to find the equivalent resistance. So let's find the equivalent resistance for this part. So find the equivalent resistance. What is this? This is 10 ohms, this is 10 ohms, this is 10 ohms. So 10 parallel 10, these are 2 unparallel, but this is open, no, it's not. If it's connected, 3 will be parallel, but this, because this is open, this is not parallel, it becomes series, plus 10. So 5 plus 10, which is equal to 15 ohms. 15 ohms is the resistance. Okay, so we got 15 ohms resistance, and we got 15 ohm resistance, and we need to find tau equal to L by R, right? Tau equal to L by R. What is inductance? Inductance is 15 milliamperes. 15 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 15. So we get 10 power minus 3 is tau. So let's put all that in our equation. Our equation IR of t equal to IR of infinity plus IR of 0 minus IR of infinity whole into e power minus t by tau. So it's easy to substitute. No, infinity was 0.5 amperes. 0.5 plus, and at 0 it was 0.375. 0.375 minus again infinity 0.5 e power minus t by tau. T by 10 power minus 3. So what we'll get? We need to subtract 0.375 minus 0.375 minus 0.5 gives okay, so 0.5 minus 0.125 gives minus 0.125. So this into e power minus t by tau. So 10 power minus 3 becomes 1000. So 1000 t. So this is the answer. IR of t answer is this 0.5 minus 0.125 into e power 1000 t. Okay, this is the answer for this problem. Thanks for watching.